Hey everyone, how's it going? Today, we're going to be playing through. Today we're going to be starting Icarus Uprising. This is a pretty high up 3DS game, I gotta say. It's definitely one of the better 3DS games, and I figured, so I've done a playthrough of this game before, obviously, on my channel. But I deleted it because I was like, ugh, it was really bad. I was playing on emulator and I was using the mouse to control the reticle, and that just doesn't work. You really need the full, like, setup of the actual 3DS if you want to be able to play this game. I can't use the stand because the capture card wire goes out from the bottom, but at least I have the 3DS itself, because I was trying to play this game through, like, literally, like, really bad controls. And I was also abusing save states, but that's another story for another day. But yeah, emulator just couldn't render some things properly. And even though my computer is a lot better now, I still think this would be very intensive on the GPU. Which isn't that good still. I still need to get around to upgrading that. So, I decided to do a playthrough of this after finishing Galaxy. Instead of going immediately into Galaxy 2, I decided, you know what, let me show off this game. It's a pretty higher up game on the 3DS. But yeah, it's gonna be so smooth compared to the laggy emulator now, and I'm excited to actually play through this on actual 3DS hardware. But yeah, other than that, I'm going to try to fuse good weapons as well. My favorite weapons in this game are claws. Blades are pretty up there as well. Palms can be good as well if you get good ones of those. But yeah, I don't really have much else to say. Let's just get started, shall we? And if you guys... I never finished the first game, by the way. I do want to confirm that. It was too hard. Way too hard. So, I mean, there's not much that happens in the first game. You just you beat up Medusa, and you get the 3 sacred treasures, and you also rescue Palutena. And depending on how well you do, how good your score is, that depends on what, like, she gives Icarus in the end. But this game is hard. Like, this game is hard. But the NES one is just, I do have other VODs of it, but I've taken them down because it was just that hard. But we're gonna try and do the 3DS version, Uprising. Yes, I do need to make some changes. Okay, I'm gonna call this file Xemnas. Nothing too special about that, but I'm gonna change the birthday to my IRL birthday. Wait, shouldn't his birthday be correct? That's weird. I need to fix Xemnas' birthday on this 3DS. I never got around to that. I got it done on my other 3DS. And, I'm gonna do, this Xemnas. This is the one that's linked to my Nintendo Arc ID, I think. Anyways, so, you get a bunch of things unlocked when you start out. You got the Vault, Together mode, which I want to show off. I'm sure there's still people playing this game online. Oops, I didn't mean to open that. That's not something I meant to... I didn't mean to open that.
In light versus dark, 2 teams of 3 players square off against each other.
Whenever players die, their team's life gauge decreases.
Players can equip any weapon from their collection.
I think this is a good way to grind weapons.
The weapon's value, the more life your team loses when you're defeated.
And when a team's life gauge is totally depleted, I show up.
The last player defeated takes the role of the light or dark angel.
And the first team to take down the opposing team's angel wins.
Sometimes you'll even be rewarded with weapons and powers. Take the weapons you earn here into the battle against the Underworld army.
Alright, anyways, I didn't mean to open that up. We're not going online right now. Not right now. Are there any options I want to adjust before we start playing? I actually like the regular controls. I like the circle pad to control Pit, and I'd prefer... Some people are mad that you can't use the circle pad Pro to control the reticle, but it really wouldn't be as good, I think. You really need 4 directions for the reticle, or you use the touchscreen. So I could use the control pad You can use. I'm gonna stick with the touchscreen. It's the best, probably, most likely. So I'm gonna stick with that. The only issues with the controls are they can be a little funky sometimes, but wait, air battle, land battle, and I don't think there's anything else I really want to change. There are some cool things they unlock once you beat this game, by the way, so I'll make sure to show those off for sure. I'm gonna keep subtitles on the lower screen. I think that's the best place to keep them, especially because I have my lower screen on this overlay. Anything else before I get started? This is the Street Pass thing. I don't know if people are really bringing around their 3DS and who still play this game, but that does exist. Vaults, you can. I'll show that off later, but let's just get started.
Before you head out, Pit, let me explain the basics.
That would be great.
This game has 3 basic controls. Move with the circle pad.
Man, that OG 3DS, the blue, aqua blue 3DS. This was one of the earlier games that was out. I'm not using the 3D, by the way, while playing.
With the circle pad, aim my attacks with
Though I think I can try to configure that if I really wanted to.
Moving slowly in circles is a good way to avoid enemy fire.
Yeah, that actually is a really good.
Little makes you harder to hit. Hold down the L button for continuous fire.
Ah, what am I doing? Okay, you know what? Let me just stop.
If you don't shoot for a while, your reticle will change shape. When that happens, you can press the L button for a charged shot.
Whoa, that really mows down the enemies. Good to know.
Yeah, move around even a little bit. That's actually a really good tip.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
It helps so much. But yeah, let's just get started, shall we?
So long, Lady Palutena.
We can chat later, Pit, but now it's time to fight. The underworld army's invading.
Whoa, you weren't kidding.
And when you kill enemies, you get hearts.
Use the L button to fire. You can target enemies with the stylus.
These are underworld troops. Are you saying Medusa's been...
Resurrected, yes. Though the goddess of darkness was defeated long ago, she's back now. And as the goddess of
Yep, that's Medusa from the first game.
humanity from her.
You worry too much. Medusa!
Hello there, Pit. And you too, Palutena. Here to crash my homecoming party?
This really doesn't look like much of a party.
What better way to celebrate my return than with a festive little bloodbath? After all, I have been gone for 25 years.
They're moving their attack to the ground.
Then so are we.
You can also tap that big blue
Actually flying.
The power of
power-up thing, and it does a pretty decent amount of damage for the most part.
on battle. But I can only maintain this power for 5 minutes at a time. After that, your wings will burn up and you'll fall.
You have no idea how embarrassing it is to be an angel who can't fly on his own. So thanks for your help. Without you, I'd be finished.
When you're not firing, you'll go into a glide that makes it easier to dodge attacks. Holding your fire also builds up charge shots. Aim carefully and use them wisely.
I've replayed this first level so many times, I literally have their lines
You can adjust
memorized
using the 3D slide.
to the in the back of my head at this point. Because I've played this level a lot just to get some better treasures and stuff. And we're gonna be playing this level
View now.
again anyway. So
Now they're attacking the town.
that's something we're gonna do for sure.
People need your help. I'd better get you over there.
This game is pretty rage-inducing on the higher difficulties, by the way. Like, it can make you
The people's
real pissed.
They're celebrating the
It
return
really can piss you off.
of Palutena.
Despite the underworld invasion, the people haven't lost hope. It's our duty to protect them. Prepare for land battle, Pit.
Let me know if the audio is good and everything. Some of the humor is really good in some of the dialogue, I gotta say.
On land, you can use the touchscreen to change the direction you're facing.
so I can quickly change the way I'm facing by flicking the stylus.
And you can tap the touchscreen to stop.
Then I could use the circle pad to move forward.
Quickly flick the circle pad in any direction to dash that way. Hold it to run.
Combining dashes with different attacks really gives me a lot of options.
You can also use dashes to dodge enemy fire. Wait for enemy fire to get close to you, then flick the circle pad to dodge out of the way. Take a look at the How to Play area to learn about many other techniques.
Alright, I'll make sure to show those off, because yeah, it's a good idea to keep Pit moving in big circles. That's really good advice, I gotta say.
Try turning left, Pit.
Okay, so I gotta say, I do prefer the pacing of air battles compared to land battles. I do like how they go faster. Also, sometimes you'll get food and that brings your HP back, which is pretty helpful. There's also not any high quality VODs
As many monsters as you
or
I'm on it.
highlights out there for this game, so I do want to also create those on my Twitch channel in case people are ever, you know, looking for those. I'm not really sure how long this playthrough will last. I have played through a lot
left or right to change direction quickly.
of the
Like spinning in blue.
A yellow reticle means that you have an item. Pressing the L button will use
first few levels a lot, I will say, to like grind hearts, weapons, gear, all of that. I've done that a lot. This is actually good. That would be a weapon, I think, if my intensity was a little higher. Intensity is how hard the game is, and it's 2.0 no matter what, on the first level.
an intensity gate. To pass through these, you need to play at certain intensity or difficulty level.
I'm probably gonna play on 6.0 on the next level. Pit's first weapon is pretty alright for the most part, but I don't know. I'm not going to be sticking with it for a long time. Oh, you fucker. I prefer more distance approaches. I prefer more distant approaches
By enemies with
when eliminating enemies.
switch between melee and ranged shots automatically.
Yeah, range shots are what I prefer.
The melee attacks serve up a combo meal of pain.
Wait, let me go this way. I think if I go this way, that unlocks another treasure chest, if I'm not mistaken. What's this? Ooh, an optical blade. Nice. The weapons aren't going to be that good, though, because this is a 2.0 intensity, so don't expect anything too insane. Oh, wait. Okay. Be careful. You can't really spam stuff, by the way. You can't spam dodges or any of that. So you gotta be careful with that. And for the most part, before a specific fight or a specific boss fight, you'll get a drink of gods, which is a nice thing because it will refill all of your HP. So that's something nice that you can get.
Twin bellows.
The Underworld's faithful watchdog.
If you beat the game, you get the option to turn off cutscenes if you want to play
Now play dead.
on.
Circling left or right as you attack. Keep your aim focused on the enemy.
That's called strafing, right?
Whatever it's called, just stay out of his way.
Yeah, again, in this game, ranged works a lot better for the most part.
The circle pad to dash.
There we go. I also recommend dashing and using charged shots, is I think what her sentence would be. But yeah, that's that. I love how none of the text or none of that stuff is corrupted because I'm not playing on emulator and I'm playing on actual hardware.
Listen well, Medusa. Your days of darkness are numbered. Prepare to meet the light.
Let's return for now. This was just our first step in defeating Medusa.
Alright, let's go, let's do this mission again, actually, on a higher intensity. Fortune Bow. It does have some interesting abilities. Shot defense +1. Interesting. Optical Blade gives you an overall defense. That's interesting as well. Alright, so this is the treasure hunt. And this is where this game can get kind of addicting, but yeah. Basically, as you continue to play, you unlock different objectives, and you can, I don't know if Smash has something similar, I think it does, but satisfy game objectives to open as many panels as you can. Hints for incomplete conditions will appear next to fulfilled ones. You can also use feathers to open panels with objectives that are too tricky, but that will not give you the reward for it, I think, and it won't appear as fully completed. It'll have some sort of mark on it showing that you use a feather on it. Acquire an idol, acquire a bow, use 10 items, defeat your first boss. Yeah, these are just gonna stack an insane amount as we continue to play through. Idol toss is something that's interesting, I think. I have a lot of play coins. Basically, through this you can get idols that appear in the vault. So idols are like different objects or different like motifs or things in the game. So that's how those work. Okay, what? Can I fuse anything good with what I got? If I fuse the optical blade, I get the raptor claws. If I fuse the fortune bow, then I get the pudgy palm. Maybe I'll just use the fortune bow for the next, and that shows what abilities you can keep. You can also buy weapons, but I don't think anything good's gonna be here. Nothing impressive for the amount of hearts that I have. Nope. Okay, I'm going to go with the fortune bow because bows in general tend to have better or ranged stuff. So here is here's your powers. These are like different things you can do throughout the game. Landmine's pretty good. Celestial firework not that good, but these are like different things that you can kind of different setups of different abilities that you can use, but these are limited abilities in battle as well. There's a lot to cover in this game. What's up, Star? How's it going? Is there anything else? Yeah. Controls, air battles, land battles, melee attacks, dodging, powers. Yeah, powers are interesting to say the very least, but there's a lot to kind of look over. Doing art? I'm doing well. I decided that I should finally redo this playthrough since I finished Galaxy and I finally have a 3DS capture card. Yeah, we're just gonna actually go through and redo this one immediately. Don't worry, I'll get that many hearts back easily. But we're gonna go do 7.3. But I gotta focus because the enemies are gonna be kind of relentless now and do a lot of damage. Yeah, I know Stars played this game a decent amount. One of my weapons abilities is to poison stuff, which is nice. But yeah, if I do this on a much higher sort of difficulty, there's definitely a chance that I'll get some really good weapons that could be helpful in some future missions. You finally finished it! Poggers, dude, nice. Yeah, I think, I don't want to spoil anything, but in the end, the final boss laughs and said that the next sequel isn't coming until like 20 years. So, yeah, still no new game, even on the Switch. If they make a new game on the Switch, I will 100% purchase that and play it like day one. Like, I really hope they do make a new Switch game. They eventually consider doing it. Because yeah, this was one of the earlier 3DS games, definitely. You can see it, like, it's cool. You can see how new a 3DS game is, or old a 3DS game is, depending on what model of the 3DS they show off. In this one, they show off that old aqua blue 3DS, but in the newer 3DS games, they showed off, like, the 3DS XL, and then progressively, like, the new 3DS as it got released in Japan, and stuff like that, which I find interesting.
Fire also builds up charge shots.
You can kind of tell, depending on like how the game kind of which 3DS the game shows you.
You can
And in the newest 3DS games, they show you the 2DS XL. I think for the most part. Because everyone forgot that 3D existed on this thing. In the end.
Now they're attacking the town? This isn't right.
The people need your help. I'd better get you over there.
I'm not using 3D. I mean, it looks cool and all, but it's really, like, I have to angle it properly, and it's just not that good of an experience to use 3D.
They're celebrating the return of the goddess Palutena.
Despite the underworld invasion, the people haven't lost hope. It's our duty to protect them. Prepare for land battle.
Alright, now it's actually going to get hard. 7.8 intensity does not fuck around, to say the very least, so I gotta be careful. Alright. But yeah, it's so nice to like not have to deal with crappy emulator that like really like challenged my GPU and CPU.
Got the hang of things.
And I can just finally play on actual hardware.
Good luck out there, Pit.
Yeah, I was using the mouse on my computer to control the reticle. How did I even do that? I don't even know how I did that, honestly. That's like so bad.
You're here to help the townsfolk, so wipe out as many monsters as you can.
I'm on it.
Oh god, this weapon's not that good. Ow. This weapon's not that good in terms of damage. I mean, it is a weapon I got from a 2.0 intensity. Good old times indeed. I did delete the VODs because I didn't like the quality of the playthrough in general. I feel like I could do such a better quality of the playthrough, so that's why I decided to start replaying it.
Flick the stylus left or right to change direction quickly.
Huh. Like spinning a glue.
Alright, I should get a new weapon from this chest right here. I'll also get them for just clearing the mission in general. Oh god, I need to be careful. There's fire everywhere. Some things you can only defeat with melee, by the way, so that's something to keep in mind. Okay, so I do want to go through that intensity gate, but I want to bring this with me
Yellow reticle
into the intensity gate.
pressing the L button will use that item.
What's this? Energy charge. I'm assuming that powers up your attacks. Alright, let's go in to the intensity gate and see how this goes.
Huh? What's this?
An intensity gate. To pass through these, you need to play a certain intensity or difficulty levels.
Honestly, I cringe sometimes when watching my old VODs. I feel like my stream quality has improved immensely. Can I not use landmine? I can, right? God. Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Ow! What the fuck? Okay, health recovery. Wow, that actually recovered a lot of more health than I thought it would. Can you die? Oh my god, this fucking... I don't... Okay, die. Die. Die, dude. Just die. I don't think it's close to dying, even at the moment. I mean, if I... Okay, wait. Dodge it. Oh. Okay, we did it. Oof, that was scary. That was really scary. With the fortune bow. Not that great of a weapon. What's this? It's a better first blade. It's not the same first blade. It's a better first blade, hopefully. I'll make sure to grab the other treasure chests and moving forward as well. That enemy doesn't really appear again, by the way. If there's one thing that I wish that they made better in this game, it's the controls. It really ruins the experience that the controls aren't as good as I hoped they were. I mean, this was at the beginning of the 3DS, but some of these controls, like, my hands are already hurting. And I'm playing on a small 3DS as well, which could be adding to it. Alright, I'm not fucking around with this pot. I'm gonna get rid of it. Like, not hurting, but it's just uncomfortable. Like, I might need to take a little bit of just a hand break before I move into the second level. I got the happy trigger. That increases... That charges up your attacks faster. Alright. Got a violet palm. That actually might be good. See, one thing I wish about the bow was that it fired stuff a little bit faster. It doesn't fire stuff as fast as I'd like it to. Might as well try to take these enemies out for extra hearts, but honestly it's not that big of a deal if I keep them alive. There's a drink of gods in front of me if I ever need it. Okay, anyways. I'm gonna breathe for a second, then we'll beat up Twin Bellows again. But yeah, we got some decent weapons. We got... I think the violet palms are probably what I'm going to use. I might merge some of them. I do like the abilities on this fairy bow, so I might merge that with one of, like, the first blade or whatever that I got. Alright. Let's give this another shot. I'm gonna... Fuck. Are you fucking kidding me? Ow! Ugh. I probably can't survive that much longer. Die, you piece of shit! There we go. Alright, I got through it without dying at all. On 7.2 intensity, without... Like, I was able to get through it. Nice. Or 7.3 intensity, I was able to die. Get through without dying. Nice. So I didn't lose any of the good things that I got. You don't lose... Oof! Holy shit. That's really good. That's really, really good to have this early in the game. That's really, really good. 3 range, 3 melee. I'm gonna try and merge this with something and turn it into a claw or something. Because claws, like, you just bolt. Like, you run so fast and you can do so many, like, dashes if you have claws. That's really good. Oh, the violet palm isn't as good as I wished it would be, but it's fine. Build energy and increase power of your attacks. Taking damage nullifies this effect. That actually might be something worth trying out. Alright. Got even more of those. Alright, so I'm gonna try and, I'm gonna equip some of those powers that I got. I'm not gonna do this one, but this one actually interests me a decent amount. I actually kinda That kind of interests me. 1 second. Can I like... Okay, this is big. Oh, okay. Can I not fit this in? Anywhere? Okay, I can. Nice, okay. You have anything else you want to add? What did she add? I can just grind idols with like the unlimited quantity of play coins that I have. Alright, so this first blade is a really, really good first blade. Really good first blade. I'm gonna try to see if I can merge this into something else. But honestly, I'm fine with keeping it as a first blade for now, but and some of the larger levels get really large and you just want to bolt through them, and that's why you want to have a claw. But for the most part, I stick with blades and claws when playing. So if I merge these two, I get to keep my running speed, but I don't really like arms that much. With this, I get to keep a lot of the things, but I lose out on some stuff, and I don't really want to... I don't really want the burning palm right now. I think I'm just going to continue with this first blade for now, unless something interesting catches my eye. So here's a claw, but it loses a lot of value, and I can't keep the running speed. This already has a running speed on it, so I can get away with using it for a little bit. Yeah, I can't keep the running speed unless I make an arm, which I don't want, because arms kind of slow you down. So I'm just going to go with what I got. I'm just going to go with the first blade. And I guess I'll fuse everything but the first blade. Like the 100 for the burning palm, it gets to keep the poison effect. Yeah, okay. What else can I make? And nothing. Oh, if I combine... No, I don't want to combine the first blade with anything right now. Alright, you know, I'm just going to go with the current first blade. Since it has an extra running speed, I don't want to worry about doing much. So, anyways. We got the gold wings on there. How high can I go? Okay. Should I go... White hot is intense. Like, you can barely get hit, sort of intense. But I do have a 3.0 weapon now. I say let's go on just regular white hot mode. Okay, I have to focus if I don't want to get my ass kicked, so...
This weather's nasty.
Yes, but your next mission can't wait. You must defeat Dark Lord Gallo.
The higher your intensity is, the more hearts you get, so you can pretty much earn everything back that you bet.
He's working for Medusa. Her forces are coming from his castle. A human army is going to fight him, but they don't stand a chance.
So what you're saying is we need a brave hero to face the Dark Lord?
Fuck.
I suppose it is an old story. But don't forget, this is the underworld army we're dealing with. And anybody with the title Dark Lord won't be some low-level minion.
So what are we talking? Mini boss? Final boss?
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Whatever. I hope this Dark Lord's hungry for a hot plate of punishment.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave you guys alone, since you guys can be kind of annoying.
Is this lightning coming from the underworld army?
Where else would it be coming from?
Sorry. I guess that was pretty obvious.
If you don't watch out, we'll be having barbecued angel tonight. And those spicy angel wings sound tasty.
Also, we got that cake, the cupcake enemy, and that gives you a shit ton of hearts.
Much better.
You still have to watch out for fire from underworld troops. Let's get you headed toward land.
So for anyone who's played this game, what battles do you prefer, land or air? I like the pacing of the air battles. I feel like land can get a little, not tedious, but a little dry sometimes. Yeah, air is, I prefer air more as well, Star.
How in the world would the human army make it across these mountains by foot?
Do I
Fuck, I have to be careful.
Angels shouldn't gloat, Pit.
What I meant to say is that I'm eternally grateful for your help.
I have to be careful, I have to be careful, I have to be careful! Ah! Palutena, give me like recovery orbs. That's what she usually gives you in the air. She doesn't really give you anything else.
It's not the most cheerful place, is it?
The underworld baddies seem to like it.
Give me the happy trigger, I can charge up shots more.
It'd be like living in a basement. Why do we stop?
Oh, I thought you might want to take in the sights and destroy some monsters.
Palutena's getting me fucking killed with how she's like making me do this. Okay. Oh, good.
Pit, behind you!
Let me at him.
I'll control your flight path so you don't run into anything. Just focus on shooting and dodging.
Got it.
If you kill this, I think you get some decent shit, but... I wasn't able to kill it.
Lord Gal's castle is
Too
up
much
ahead.
HP.
But what about that wall?
Don't worry, I'll help you over. It's fun, right?
No, you... Ah! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking die. I have to be careful. I'm dead. I'm probably dead. Unless she gives me some recovery orbs.
Yeah! Take that, wall! Look!
The people will never defeat Gal with the underworld forces in their way.
The humans are taking a beating. They need our help.
Normally I'd agree with you, but
What is it?
I think we're almost done.
remember how long the power of flight lasts.
Oof! That was fucking close.
Remember what happens when it runs out?
My dreams burn up?
We don't have
Careful, careful!
We have to go straight for Gowl. I'll take you into the castle. From there, it's up to you to face the Dark Lord. His defeat will force the underworld army into retreat.
Roger! Get ready for a display of raw...
Alright, I didn't die! I didn't die on 8.0 intensity. I was like, I'm gonna fucking die. No, I didn't. My hands are sweating after that. That was intense. Alright. Thank you, Palutena, for the food.
Castle.
Yes, he must have scrambled to build it after Medusa's resurrection. He's using this castle as a stronghold for underworld monsters. Monsters designed to wreak havoc and sow sadness. Are you excited?
Yeah. It's like a birthday party where everyone wants to kill me.
Make your way to the Great Hall down on the first floor.
I swear there was a treasure chest behind there, but maybe I'm wrong.
This must be the Great Hall.
At the top of the stairs, there's a door with switches across from it.
Switches, huh? That probably means I can hit them.
Very perceptive of you, Pit.
What's this? Impact amplifier. I think it just makes your charged shots better. Fire card gives you the chance of inflicting fire damage on an enemy. Mind blowing, I know. Oh, fuck, I'm being an idiot. I really shouldn't be being an idiot on 8.0 intensity. Did I hit this? Yeah, counts as being hit. And some enemies send fire back at you even after you kill them. Like as a self-destruction sort of thingy, so you have to be careful about that as well.
The door's unlocked now. The enemy with the big skull guarding the door is a Ganymed. They'll attack when fired at, but they don't do much at all if you don't shoot them. So I suggest using melee attacks or dash shots to take them down.
I do have a 3 melee on this, so it should do a decent job of clearing that out. Okay. See, 6,000 hearts. You can rebuild your hearts so quickly, even if you die
Somewhere to your left.
on higher intensities.
From the heavens, I can see through your
shit. Got distracted.
That's really something.
So you better not be thinking about anything naughty.
What? How did you?
Just kidding. Seriously? Reading hearts through laurel crowns?
I know. I was also kidding.
Sure you were.
So apparently Pit has a crush on Palutena. Oh, fuck this. Ah! Okay, I panicked into a landmine, but that didn't work. I want to save the charge shots thingy for a boss fight, because powers are limited. Alright, let's see, what is this? Auto reticle. Ooh, that's actually pretty helpful. Probably for a boss fight. And Crusher Arm. I'm sure that does pretty decent. That's a pretty high value. Also, the bomb enemy, fuck you. It actually really can be annoying. Like, it really can be annoying. And I went into... Basically, when you run out of HP, you also go into
Thanks.
something that's known as Crisis Mode. And with that, if you get hit one more time, you're fucking done. Like, that's it. I also have this level kind of memorized. I played through this a lot on higher intensities.
You're heading to the lower level of the interior.
Okay, so over here, I think is a Zodiac weapon, right? Yes, so this is a Zodiac weapon. These are a limited amount of these in the game, but getting these are rare weapons, essentially, that only appear once if you go through, so it's best to collect them. I think even if you forget to pick it up, you're like screwed once it spawns, so you gotta be careful about that.
Look at that.
How did a human make it into the castle?
Well, I didn't expect to see an angel here. Hope this doesn't mean I've kicked the bucket.
I think you should help him.
He's taking on the underworld army himself and surviving. Are you sure this guy's really a human?
Absolutely.
Fuck.
You having a private conversation with yourself, Angel Face?
Oh, right. Sorry about that. I'm Pig, servant of the goddess Palutena. I'm here to defeat Dark Lord Gao.
So, you're here for a slice of the pie too?
Huh? Pie? Where? No, I mean, I'm here to defend the humans from the brutality of the underworld army.
Sure, you're the angel. But me, I'm in for the reward money. We both want to take down Gao. How about we work together?
I don't know about that.
What have you got to lose? It'll be easier on both of us.
Lady Palutena, what do you think?
He makes a compelling argument.
All right then. Resuming mission Dark Lord Suppression.
I'm Magnus. Pleased to meet you.
I'm just gonna let him kill this guy, because he has melee weapon anyway. Oof, okay. Hopefully Palutena gives me food after this. Dude, just kill it. It won't attack you, because you're using melee attacks. Unless you want me to do it. There we go. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I'm in trouble. The fucking bomb enemy did it. Alright, well... I don't think I lose some of the loot, at least. So, that's a positive, I guess. I hope I don't lose some of the loot.
I think you should help him.
Or how good it is, depending on... I don't think it gets affected if you die.
This guy's really a human?
Absolutely.
You having a private conversation with yourself, Angel Face?
Oh, right. Sorry about that. I'm Pig, servant of the goddess Palutena. I'm here to defeat Dark Lord Gao.
So, you're here for a slice of the pie too?
Huh? Pie? Where? No, I mean
Okay.
I've got your back.
I think we're like halfway done at this point anyway. Yeah, sometimes enemies can be just mean. Ooh, Icy Aura. Really hope I don't lose out on how good some of the weapons were due to dying ones. I don't think that happens. Even on 7.0 intensity, you'll get some good stuff.
For a human.
You must really want that reward.
He may not be made of the sturdiest willow fiber, but that's fine with me.
I'm surprised you feel that way.
Humans are driven by desire. It's convenient to know what bait they'll chase.
It's kind of cold, but it makes sense. Yes?
Hey, you're chatting with your precious goddess. Give her a message from me. Tell her she's been sleeping on the job. My world is on the edge of collapse.
I take it back. This guy's a jerk.
Okay.
Some of the dialogue can be very amusing, to say the very least. She's like, oh, it's fine. He doesn't have the best morals, but it's not that big of a deal to me. But the second that he made fun of her for not, like, doing her job, she's like, fuck off. Darn, I can't go back and grab that extra melon. I thought I would be able to if I left it there. But yeah, I'm gonna aim for like 5 chapters for stream. This first stream, I'm like not gonna be as intrigued because I've beaten these so many times, but
Is this? It is! A hot spring!
Apparently someone likes his spot. You going fully dressed? Don't you at least want to change into a swimming tunic or something?
Oh, no, no, no. The Angel's Code of Conduct says that we must always be ready for duty.
I guess you wouldn't be an angel if you didn't do things by the book.
Yeah. And I don't want to steam the sacred buns.
We're done talking about it.
oh. Rated E for everyone.
Yeah! A treasure box!
That's
I think that actually does have something in it.
Who would leave? What is wrong with you?
If there's a treasure box, I open it!
If you beat the enemies, you get the treasure from this. God, Mr. Nose, you are a piece of shit enemy. You're really annoying to deal with. It's really hard to get the timing for how the bombs follow you. I think I can go back into the hot spring if I want to after this as well, so it's cool. Okay. Anyways. Where's the item? Don't you get an item? I swear I remember getting an item after you cleared out the enemies. Wow, I got fucking scammed. Anyways. I'm gonna abuse the hot spring a little bit more here. Alright, let's get out.
It looks like a long way up.
What? Your legs not work or something?
God, he can be mean. Oh my god, the amount of damage. Holy shit. I mean, I'm gonna get a drink of gods before I do the fight anyway, but like, holy fuck, some of the projectiles can annihilate you on higher difficulties. I do have that extra running speed this weapon gives you, and that is a godsend. Uh-oh. I really should stay away from Mr. Porcupine.
I think we're closing in on Gao's lair.
I hope you're ready.
Alright, let me just rest my hands just a little bit for this fight. Because this fight's actually pretty intense. I'm probably gonna, immediately use an energy charge once I get into that battle. Also, I think dying resets your powers. Does it? I think it does reset your powers. If you die, it does reset your powers. Anyways, let me give my hands a little bit of a break. Give this another shot. Let's go back into this. Cannot dash in air battles. Yep, it's important.
Prepare for defeat, Dark Lord Gal!
Palutena's little messenger boy. And Magnus, it's always a pleasure. Sorry I'm late. I had other business to attend to.
Wait, you two know each other?
Hey, in this economy, everyone's looking for work, even part-time. That's right. Business technology's good. We're even hiring more staff.
Alright, nice. No damage. No damage. That power is really good. The one that charges up your shots is really good. I should stick with that.
I'm sorry it had to come to this.
Gal was a human? I didn't know. What have I done?
You can't feel bad. Just think of all the other people you've saved. Besides, she looks like she's still holding on.
Really?
But we need to regroup. The war against Medusa is just starting.
I like how Dark Lord Gal is referred with he, and then it's actually a female. Anyways, Crusher Arm, Sagittarius Bow. Sagittarius Bow looks good, but the ranged is kind of bad. Oh, sorry, melee is kind of bad. Auto Reticle, Transparency, Mega Laser. Nice. Nice, we got some more things unlocked. It's so... Don't forget to take a break every now and then, thanks. Yeah, the 3DS games used to, like, remind you to take breaks. I don't know if, that was fast indeed. The 3DS games used to remind you to take breaks. I don't think the Switch games really do that as much anymore. The Crusher Arm has some good range to it, so I'm gonna try to use the range. If I combine this with the First Blade, will I get something good? Sky Jump, Idle Transformation. Mega Laser is decent, but I don't have space for it. Like, I think... I don't have space for Mega Laser at the moment. So... Auto Reticle? Yes, this is actually gonna be... That actually can be helpful. Homing status of shots... I feel like Auto Reticle is better. So I'm gonna keep Auto Reticle instead. Alright, let me see what I can combine, because I do like that. Okay, so if I combine the Crusher Arm and this, I get to keep... I lose out on ranged. Why do I lose out on ranged but gain melee? That doesn't make any sense. They have similar ranged to them. That's weird. Alright, let me see if anything on this list grabs my attention. Darkness Bow and this, I don't get to keep the running speed, but I get the Cutter Palm, but that's still kind of worse. I'm only gonna go for like high values, because we're doing like really high value. I'm literally doing like stuff on the highest intensities. So if I do this, the Guardian Orbiters. These actually look pretty decent and worth making. These look different. These definitely, those looked worth making. I'm gonna make those. If I combine the Guardian Orbiters and the First Blade, what do I get? If I combine those, then I get this, but I still lose out on range, and I don't get to keep the running speed. But it does have a +4 melee. Did I make it? I don't want to lose out on the range, though. Like, 3 stars range is really good at this point. But it does... but I lose out on running speed. But I get +4... combo, and I do get +2 shot range. And this does have a negative ability to it. You lose out damage. You lose. Should I YOLO it? Can I make a backup? And see how I like it first? I got orbiters, nice. Can you make backups? I don't know if you can copy saves. You can't, but what I can do is use the built-in 3DS save manager and see how I like it. Oops. Okay, let's try this. I guess I'll make it, because it does look pretty decent, but just in case I regret it. Yeah, they look pretty good to me as well. And orbiters, I think palms have some pretty good running speed to them, so. So yeah, that's a trick you can use, I guess. You can also use whatever other save manager you have if you have a custom save manager. You can always back it up before you make it. Alright, Needle Palm. What if I combine Needle Palm with anything else? I think that might be overdoing it, but there's nothing that really looks good beyond that. I can't even combine Needle Palm with some things. There's an X on the chart, which means that those just don't exist. Okay. I like how that works. Are there any powers that I should go for? Charge up shots immediately. This looks interesting or helpful, but I'd prefer to have my shots home in instead. So I'm gonna do that instead. Anything good that I can buy, maybe? This ancient staff does have a lot to it, but I'm 69. I can always sell shit that I don't want, but the dude kind of scams the shit out of you, believe it or not. Like, you really get scammed. Like, 740 for this weapon that you can't even obtain again? Like, also, I should look up the Zodiac weapons in this game. Just so that I know which missions to keep my eyes peeled for. This is Mysterious Bow. Okay. That makes sense. So once you get the Zodiac weapon once, then it can appear in the shops as well. Okay, that makes sense, but it's still a very big scam. Is there really anything else that might be worth getting? This Angel Bow just have some shot range to it, but... What the fuck? How are you even supposed to get that many hearts at this point in the game? This Ninja Palm actually does look pretty good. But I couldn't even if I wanted it, I can't afford that right now. I do want to try out different weapons. I haven't really messed around with clubs that much. I've always just stuck to bows, blades, bows, palms, and claws, and orbiters as well. I haven't really tried out the other weapons as much, but anyways. Let's do chapter 3. Should I do it on the max? I feel like that would be kind of a waste of hearts. I think I should just go with 8. Because 9.0 really isn't worth going after for the most part. Heck, I save a lot if I just go on 7.0. But I'm going to go in on 8.0. Alright, let's see how these palms look. If I don't like them, then I can always go back to my save data backup that I had.
Medusa has brought the fight to our realm. Her forces are invading Skyworld.
They must be getting back at us for
So they do look pretty good in air battles, but we'll see how they do in land.
sure have a lot of faith in me, Lady Palutena.
Fucking nose, dude. Ugh, you're such a pain.
If you're struggling with a large group of enemies, you can use a specialist
Palutena, I figured that out like hours ago that you can use special attacks in the air. I don't know why the game tells you about that now. I like how the game's balanced. When there's a lot of enemies or it gets really hard,
Guys ever get
they
tired?
throw pretty decent power-ups at you.
Fight is going to expire before they do.
Then let's go after the commander.
There's just one thing you
Oh, I missed out Mr. Cupcake. No, I didn't actually. Nice.
Huge draw.
I got the Mr. Cupcake anyway.
And speak of the devil, there he is.
He can fly?
I think the only one who can't fly by himself is you.
Ouch.
That's mean. That is mean, Palutena.
Fortified. But you're right, attacking the leader is a good plan.
Let's go.
Can't attack them yet.
It's snack time. What a tender little morsel.
I am not a piece
Oh,
of meat.
God.
You say?
That scared me.
Get ready. It's time for.
It was my turn to have the last word. Let's not argue for a minute. Steve, what I do? You knock it out. When everyone gets shot in this one, can I mention I'm starving?
Now what?
This is never going to end. Just go ahead and attack.
Everyone, shut up and focus.
That's funny. But you know what else is funny? The fact that I'm gonna like get annihilated here as well. I have to be careful. Ow! What the fuck? Die. Okay.
I'm the only one left.
I'm readying my Palutena Glam Blaster for deployment. Once preparations are complete, I will launch an attack.
You don't have to do that.
Rip.
It's snack time. What a tender little morsel.
I am not a piece of meat.
What did you say? Technically, you are.
Come a little closer.
Get ready, because it's time for.
It was my turn to have the last word. Let's not argue for a minute. Steve, what I do? You knock it out. When everyone gets shot in this one, can I mention I'm starving?
Now what?
This is never going to end. Just go ahead and attack.
Everyone, shut up and focus.
Yeah, the other heads. You have no right.
Actually, I'd say you have no right.
Okay, that's it. You're going down.
I'm readying my Palutena Glam Blaster for deployment.
Oof. That made me nervous.
And that's that.
Not so fast. Hydra heads can live without a body. You better follow them. The underworld forces are retreating.
Mission accomplished.
Far from it. Those two Hydra heads are still alive. They've plunged into the human world below and taken their legion with them.
Then we better do something. Oh. This is bad.
Let's hurry. For a pair of disembodied heads, they sure move fast.
I don't see the Hydra heads anywhere. Where'd they go?
Don't lose your head too, Pit. Let's check the town.
Alright. Yeah, I lost out on some parts, but honestly, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. 7.0 is still a very high intensity to be playing on, if I can maintain it, that is.
The people have all gone into hiding. But where did those huge heads go?
They could be anywhere. We need to stop them before they wreak even more.
Okay, so there's a treasure there, so I should make sure to grab that.
Cross your path. There's a courtyard ahead. You know the drill. Keep your eyes peeled for enemy attacks.
I can always camp stuff if I really am not feeling safe, but I'm gonna try to not like have to rely on it too much. Alright, so thanks Intensity Gate.
Sweet loot.
Got the standard orbiters. Hopefully those are pretty good. Those are 7.0, so they should be decent. Ooh, I like the running and walking speed on this, not gonna lie. Okay. Ooh, a donut. Don't mind if I do. And I immediately lost the effects of the donut after getting hit by that enemy. Fine.
Remember, Pit, you have to use melee attacks to take down.
Fuck, fuck. Leave me alone, leave me alone! No. I'm gonna fucking die to this. Not a boss. Not something worth dying to. That. Oof, okay.
Thanks.
Oh, there's a floating book. I'm just gonna try to not get hit by that, because that can hurt a lot. Yeah, these orbiters have real good weight to them. Or, they're really light, so I can run really fast with them.
This is great. Yeah.
Oh, we got a key.
Watch out!
Oof.
Nowhere.
Monka S.
You're going to need help against surprise attacks like that. Go to the courtyard ahead and I'll grant you a gift.
Really? That'd be great.
Ooh, a treasure chest. Don't mind if I do. Oh,
It's an underworld moringa.
Can't take my eyes off.
a drink of gods is nice, though.
Grab your attention and hold on to it. Better make a point of taking it down first.
There we go. Alright. I'll kill the dragon, Heartless. Or, Heartless?! Sorry, I've been playing too much KH3 off stream. I haven't been playing through KH3 again, but that's because, I lost my save file from my PS4, and I have to synthesize Ultimate Weapon and get Oblivion and Oathkeeper and all that stuff again. So I could carry that over. Do I want to do critical level 100%? So I've just been doing that on the side. Also because I was itching to play KH3 as well.
All right then.
What just happened?
Do you like the gift? My patented monster pheromone. Monsters just love the smell of it. Now it's all over you.
Are you trying to kill me?
Yup, she is
Goodness.
trying to kill her. Kill Pit.
Luckily, the pheromone only attacked one of the heads. I was wondering what you would have done if both of them had shown up.
And you still went through with it? I would have been finished for sure.
There we go. Okay.
Whew, that was dark.
Oof. See those
Don't think
See those red hearts? Those are real.
What I mean is,
The shiny red hearts do a lot of damage.
Hear that?
I located the other head. Let's go to the lake outside of town.
Oh, another intensity gate. Easy cannon. Nice. These guys will shoot you vertically or horizontally, so... honestly, I find the vertical stuff easier to dodge for the most part. I find it easier to dodge. Ow! Ow, that hurt. Oh, another one of you. Okay. This enemy can be slightly annoying! Ooh, ice cream. Nice. You know, I might go grab some ice cream on break, because it's getting hot in my room right now, so I might actually do that. 11,000 hearts is pretty good to have saved up.
Well,
That's not important. Just keep moving forward. Watch out. Those shalms give off a toxic cloud when they fly. Shoot them from a distance or melee them to avoid getting poisoned.
Oh. You?
The other Hydra head is regenerating its body at the lake.
you don't think it'll have 3 heads again, do you?
I should hope not. Their bickering was intolerable.
Nice! A treasure chest! Let's see what this has inside. Rocket jump. Nice. Yeah, it's been really fun to play through this again. It's been a while since I was able to even play this.
Yeah, that's right. My ambush. You're going down, monsters.
What's this? Boom rocket? Sure. Oh, and I didn't even use the boom rocket properly. That sucks. I'm gonna take off the clam. Or I did. I did. Huh. Ow. Ow. Oof, okay. That was scary.
Kicking.
Fuck. Literally nothing for doing that fight. That was a pretty difficult fight. Alright, I guess I'll sit around. Use the health recovery. Try to get out of crisis mode as much as possible, but...
I think we're finally
Oh,
close to the
okay.
next Hydra head. Are you ready?
3DS graphics. I always found it's literally like, this is literally like the most 2D texture they could put to represent the outside lake area. People say that 3DS graphics are bad. I mean, on the actual screen it looks great, but blown up on the capture card it looks terrible. That's another reason I don't really like the XLs, is because they make the games look a lot worse. IMO looks better on the small 3DS consoles a lot more. 1010 graphics indeed. All right, let's get this party started. I think I'm gonna energy charge for this fight. I'm gonna rely on that.
So you took out my brothers.
Yep, sure did.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much. Now I'm finally free.
Forward dash attacks are very powerful. Look for
Sometimes the FPS can get bad with fights that you're like, that a lot is going on. And I am playing on the regular 3DS, not the new 3DS. I also like how Palutena gives you hints to get through like heated moments. It actually helps a lot, I would say. Like the game developers did a good job with this game, I'm not gonna lie, like with telling you what to do. If you're ever stuck or need like kind of guidance. Alright. I'm gonna use this. Auto reticle. Year round.
That's another one of Medusa's commanders out of the way.
I only died once, and it was a pretty rough mission. The air battle, at least, there was a lot going on.
No, I'm too pretty to die.
Too pretty to die. Well, you're dead anyway. Thanks for GG, Star.
Victorious.
Good work. Let's be on our way.
Alright, let's see what I got. Ooh, nice. Those are some good standard orbiters. I actually like those. I like these. But they lack a little bit melee-wise. Easy cannon. Pretty good, pretty good. Rocket jump. Launch yourself up with the force of a rocket. Effect recovery. Nice. Okay. I actually like the, like... I like what, I think I'm gonna keep the needle palm because I really like its walking speed. Standard orbiters are good. They actually technically are a lot more powerful ranged wise, but they lack a little bit melee wise. But they do have a +2. See, the nice thing is the needle palm just is a lot more balanced when it comes to melee, and sometimes I do use melee. Like I don't always use ranged stuff. How's this easy cannon? I want to give it a shot. I'm not actually gonna use this, but I wanna see how this feels using. See, I'm not really a cannon guy. They just are too slow for my comfort. Like this is so slow. in a heated moment for battle, this is just too slow. IMO. I mean, it does a decent amount of damage, but okay, let me try it out on. I mean, I would, but I can't. Alright, let me see if I can fuse that. I can fuse that, like, that has some good abilities. It's not the type of weapon I prefer, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that either. Kind of a bad idea. If I do the Pudgy Palm and the standard orbiters, I get to keep my defense. But it's still lacking in melee. If I do both of these, I get this. If I give the Wolf Claws a shot. I might make the Wolf Claws. Sonic Cannon. You know what? Yeah, sure. Let's do this. Let's do this. I actually like this. I like these Wolf Claws. I want to give these a shot. I do like the Needle Palm, but this has a lot more to it. I'm gonna go with the Wolf Claws for now. Let me test it out a little bit though, because I like claws. Claws are my favorite weapon type probably. Give this a shot. And this next mission is actually a tough one, so I want something good for it. Yeah, it does. They do decent damage. I like these. How do they do on land? Oh yeah, they have an ability right here, as you guys can see, and that makes it like that gives it fire. I'm gonna go with the wolf claws. Should I go on break now, or should I go on break after this next mission? Because I do want to grab some ice cream. I'll do it after this mission. After this mission, and yeah, I think that's fair. Alright, I'm gonna go with like 8.5. Not too much. I kind of want to go 8.5. My 3DS capture card is getting hot as well. That just happens sometimes when you're using it for prolonged periods. Alright. Yeah, I guess I'll go with like 8 point. Yeah, 8.5 might be too high. I don't think I'm gonna get out 8.5 if I go in 8.5, but it's cool. We'll get the hearts back anyways.
Here we go. So, what's our mission this time?
You remember Reapers, don't you? From the underworld?
Not those guys. They're always freaking out and
Oh yeah, I hate the Reapers. When I was playing the first game, the Reapers were really fucking around with me.
About the Reapers.
Sorry, go on.
The first game is really hard, by the way. Like, I could not beat it sort of hard.
Which is where? Reaper Boulevard?
I just did not really like the gameplay that much either.
Go there, right? That silence means we have to go there, doesn't it? Will you at least tell me why you want to go to a place crawling with Reapers?
I'm trying to find another one of Medusa's commanders, Pandora.
The goddess of disaster and calamity? That Pandora?
Yes, and she's currently residing in the Labyrinth of Deceit. However, some force in the Reaper Fortress is obscuring the labyrinth location. I can't find it. Not even with my all-seeing eye of Palutena.
Wait, if you have an all-seeing eye, why can't you see Pandora's location?
Because of my slightly botched laser eye surgery.
She's fucking around again.
Maybe. Regardless, your job for now is to infiltrate the Reaper Fortress.
Roger that. What are those red lights?
Are they Reaper eyes?
This is really bad.
We need to find you a safe route. Down there is your only option. This ravine should take you to the Reaper Fortress. But it's tight, so be careful. If you get stuck, I won't have time to get you out.
Man, things are really heating up. Time to bust through here. Full speed ahead.
Excellent idea, Pit. Naturally, I have the same thought. Let me know. Is that a windstorm up ahead? Hang on!
Ow!
Don't be such a baby, it's only wind. I mean, at least it's not poison or acid wind. Then you'd be in real trouble.
Ooh, lucky me.
You're heading into a cave now. Be careful.
Thanks, Palutena!
Thanks.
Here.
There are many enemies ahead.
I'll take care of them.
Thanks, Palutena, for bringing me into a dead end.
There are many enemies ahead.
I'll take care of them.
This looks like a dead end. There must be a way out. Down there! I'm getting you out.
The Underworld forces really stepped up their game.
I doubt those underlings managed it on their own. It's a sure sign that Medusa is backing them. You're almost there. 3, 2, 1, contact!
Alright, here we are. Oh, fucking god. Scared the shit out of me.
It's hot, hot, hot here!
There's no chance of getting it from above. You'll have to break through the front.
Here we go!
The pit actually runs really fast also. That's kind of another thing that happens. Is when pit is in, when you're in flying mode, pit runs really, really fast if you're,
Better.
Then let's get moving. The force obscuring Pandora is deep within this fortress.
if you do land on ground, you go really fast.
Reapers may look all evil and crazy, but there's a good reason for that. They are evil and crazy. But here's a little tip. They won't bother you if you stay out of their sight.
Good thing I have these claws, that'll help slightly. I really shouldn't fucking, oh, I should really not. I really shouldn't have nodded. I really shouldn't have not done that. I'm an idiot. I'm just an idiot. I should not have done that. On 8.0 intensity, almost. I'm an idiot. That wasn't even worth it heart-wise. Like, ugh.
Considering this is the Reaper Fortress, there really aren't very many Reapers.
Must be a huge soul harvest going on somewhere.
What do you mean?
Reapers are soul carriers. When a being dies, they take his soul to the underworld. The humans probably started another war, which means a lot more souls to deal with.
Why are they always fighting? It's so sad and pointless.
Yes, but we gods fight too. And when we do, humans are always caught in the middle.
So, this war against the Underworld army is causing the Reapers to work overtime.
I'm the one who should be working overtime. Then they get less soul harvesting. Humans get frustrated, even destructive, when we gods don't provide for their welfare.
Don't be ridiculous. Everyone loves the Goddess of Light, you know that.
Thank you, Pit. I do my best. Now then, let's proceed.
Uh-oh, I don't like this enemy. I don't like that enemy, I don't like that enemy. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. Okay. Uh-oh. I like how that enemy has, an arm as its weapon. Okay. Oof, that was scary. Isn't there if I hadn't made that mistake at the beginning of the level, I would have had much more health And I wouldn't be as scared going to the optional areas. Okay, wait. Is there not a single bit of food? That sucks. What's this? Flint lock staff. Nice. Even if you end up merging weapons, the game still keeps track of them, which is cool. Those enemies one-shot you if you get close. And I can't even attack them. If I just stay away, I don't think it's worth trying to attack. I'm out. Peace.
An eggplant wizard.
But I don't want to be an eggplant again.
I'm dead.
That's when you had to visit a nurse to get fixed up, remember?
I was there so much they named the place after me.
Not funny, and I'm about to die. God damn it.
No, it's really not. Anyway, there aren't any hospitals in this game.
What? What am I going to do?
Calm down, kid. I can help you with this too. Turned into an eggplant, my powers will transform you back. After a while.
Thanks, Lady Palutena.
Oof. Still no food.
Those blades look like they could really put a hurt on someone.
Be careful not to fall.
How are you supposed to get that chest? I'm really not sure. I think you're supposed to hit something around here that will spawn some platform here. You can't dash and be reckless and try to get that chest. Yeah, no real way I know. Unless you attack this, but... No. I don't even have any powers that could launch me up to the chest, so... I'm not trying to play games right now with dying. So, I'm not gonna try and play around with dying here, so... What is you? What do you do? It's a weird enemy. Because, yeah, basically 2 or 3 hits and I am done. Probably less. Okay. Sushi and a bunch of hearts. And the darkness bow, nice. I'm out, I'm out, I'm out, I'm out, I'm out. I'm not even gonna... Get out, get out, get the fuck out, get the fuck out. Fuck out, seriously. Just get the fuck out of here. It's not worth fighting those enemies. Alright, anyways. I see another intensity gate. Maybe, I saw one, kind of. Where does this take me? Another intensity gate? Another chest? Ooh. Angelic oh my god, that scared me. I was like, oh, angelic missile, nice. Nope, enemy. Immediately come back to to bother me. Alright, anyways, whew. Go back down.
There are reapers creeping around in there. They'll summon rebettes if they see you, so be careful.
When he... Fuck. 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 They hit hard. I'm dead. I'm dead. Just go. Just go. It's fine. Whatever. Ugh. Reapers are just mean sometimes. Alright, anyways, let's go up.
Another grind rail.
This one works a bit different. As you're riding it, shoot the targets on the walls. This will extend the rail to your destination.
That sounds easy enough.
Just keep in mind that you can try it as many times as you need to.
Until I die. Whoops. Sorry, I dropped my stylus. Let me get that. Alright. Drink of Gods, please drop that down for me, Palutena. I'd appreciate it. Soon. If I don't see it, then I guess I need to use my last health recovery here.
Well, it appears that this place...
Oh wait, I forgot. There's a hot spring.
I could use a little R&R right about now.
Well, there goes my last health recovery, but honestly, it's not that big of a deal. I was like, huh, I feel like you get a healing method somewhere around here. Also, there's another hot spring to the right, but we're not going to go there because there's a Reaper, and I'm not going to fuck around with those on a 7.5 intensity. How? Like, oh my god, can I not?
You're closing in on the force that's obscuring Pandora's location.
Yeah, I figured the evil lighting wasn't just a show.
I don't want to go into the fight with this much HP. I'm going back to the hot spring.
Thanks.
There is a limited amount the hot springs will give you. It's like one full bar and a half. Like, not...
There's something
Whoops.
strange about this hot spring.
Huh?
The steam seems a little evil.
That's probably not a good sign. I'll just keep moving.
No drink of gods from Palutena, unfortunately, but don't expect this to be no damage, or don't expect this to be first try. That's all I'm gonna say.
What is that thing?
That Great Reaper must be the one who's hidden Pandora's Labyrinth of Deceit. This area is split into 2 levels, so just switch levels depending on how it attacks.
You say that like it's easy.
That's because it is easy. Those aren't just flirty looks coming from the Great Reaper's eyes.
Let me guess. They're death rays?
In a nutshell. Plus, if you get hit, it'll summon regrets. That Great Reaper has quite the evil eye.
How can you make puns at a time like this?
I guess I just don't see the problem with me.
I knew it. I still got made back everything, so it's fine, but
What is that thing?
That Great Reaper must be the one who's hidden Pandora's Labyrinth of Deceit. This area is split into 2 levels, so just switch levels depending on how it attacks.
You say that like it's easy.
That's because it is easy. Those aren't just flirty looks coming from the Great Reaper's eyes.
Let me
I feel like I'm having so much trouble attacking it.
In a nutshell. Plus, if you get hit, it'll summon regrets. That Great Reaper has quite the evil eye.
make puns at a time like this?
I guess I just don't see the problem with a little levity.
You're killing me here.
I think I found the Great Reaper's weak points. They're its head and little toes.
Auto reticle is not doing what I want it to.
It's more
It's not attacking him.
the head is a weak spot for
What?
most living things.
I hate this fight so fucking much. I can't attack it, I feel. For some reason, I feel like I'm just not able to attack it at all. I don't hear... What? I don't have trouble attacking this guy for the most part. Why am I having so much trouble attacking him? I'm having so much trouble with this boss fight. I don't know why. I mean, I hate this chapter. This is definitely one of the worst chapters, IMO.
The light coming
So,
from its head, right there.
Gotcha.
3 fucking holy shit. Like, I don't know what I'm doing at this point. No! No! Oh, that hurts! No! Oh, there goes all my hearts. Ugh. Fuck this fight, to say the very least.
Pandora's Labyrinth of Deceit.
It's definitely one of my least favorites.
So just switch levels depending on how it attacks.
You say that like it's easy.
That's because it
The auto reticle isn't even doing its job properly because I can't even fucking attack him half the time.
looks coming from the Great Reaper's eyes.
Let me guess. They're death rays?
In a nutshell. Plus, if you get
Thanks
hit,
for the good luck star.
that Great Reaper has quite the evil eye.
How can
Nah.
All done.
Nice work.
Could have gotten some by nice treasures. I beat it on 5.5, I think. Yeah. Not that great, but fine. I'm not gonna beat myself up over it.
You know what, Lady Palutena?
What's that, Pin?
Even though I almost died, I've really enjoyed our time together.
I died 2 times.
You really need to make some friends. Now let's go find Pandora.
You gotta make some friends. That's funny. She kind of roasts the shit out of him there. Anyways. Oh, it kind of. Oh well, this has some decent melee to it. But I think I'm gonna keep what I have. I didn't get that many good treasures, unfortunately, from there. Cause that's a harder mission to say the very least. Oh, how high can I go here? Oh, I can go to the max. Okay. Pandora's Labyrinth is it's an alright level. I would say that I prefer this over the Reaper one, because the Reaper one's just not up there for me. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on break, and I'm going to grab some ice cream, because it's getting hot in my room. And I'll be back with some more Kid Icarus. So I will see you guys then. But see you guys in a bit. Alright, everyone, I'm back. Got myself some cookie dough ice cream. So, yeah, Pandora's Labyrinth of Deceit. This one should be, whenever you lock your PC, by the way, it always messes up the capture card. I don't know why. Anyways, I just have, like, a habit of locking my PC, like, whenever I walk away from it, I lock it. Just, like, muscle memory. But yeah. I feel kinda got my ass kicked. Hi, Star. I'm back. I kinda got my ass kicked last time, so I feel kinda about that, but I can always go back and do that mission again. But yeah, anyways. I think Pandora's Labyrinth of Deceit, while some parts of it can be annoying, I think it's better. Alright. Let's get this party started.
Your destination is Pandora's Labyrinth of Deceit. The Reapers certainly hit it well.
What are you talking about? I don't see anything.
This is a little bit of a tricky mission.
And here we have a space pocket. In you go.
Okay.
Why is it my touchscreen that might be messed up? No, it's not my touchscreen.
Weird.
You'd have to be pretty out there to base your operations in a place like this.
Well, Pandora has always been pretty out there.
It's true. The goddess of calamity even looks pretty out there. I guess it's no surprise that the path to her would be as twisted as she is.
Twisted. I'd say unhinged is more like it. What's that?
Pandora's Labyrinth of Deceit.
You like how trippy it is? What's up, TSA? We'll see how it goes on 8.0 intensity.
Whoa.
This is not what I expected.
I hate those stupid jellies so much.
You have to watch out for those red posts.
This is crazy.
Tricky, tricky. A false path. Pandora's trying to psych you out.
How does Pandora come up with this stuff?
Messing with people is what she does best.
Not again.
Uh-huh. Another psych out. Going down.
Okay.
Path branches up ahead. Tell you what, I'll let you decide which way to go this time.
Left.
Does that mean you don't know the way?
Oh my.
We can't let her get to us. I have to hustle.
Fucking books.
That would be problematic. You see, I can't extract you if Pandora's powers are still active.
I'll just pretend you didn't say that.
Ugh.
The Pandora ambush!
What? It's Pandora time already?
No, I said Pandora. You know, the hand monster.
For a master at the sea, that's pretty weak.
Trying to hit Jelly, but I couldn't. Or Jelly or Cupcake or whatever you want to call him.
Now's your chance.
Wait a second. Whoa! I'm outside now?
This could be another trick.
But it all seems so real.
What? Those enemies don't fucking exist, do they?
About this place.
Oh my god, this is...
Branches again.
No, they do!
Is this a dead end?
Yes, no?
We're losing our grip here.
No, I just need to think.
Could you think a little faster, please?
I'm getting a handle on things now.
Uh oh, fuck.
Watch out for the columns around you. They'll reflect your fire.
Yeah, don't hit those. That's a bad idea. Better to... Oh, outer space!
Okay.
This is hurting my head.
I believe we're close to our target.
Then let's do this.
I was very close to getting just destroyed there.
We're nearing the landing spot.
You're sure it's not another illusion, right?
Oh, that actually wasn't that bad. I didn't die. Oh. And that's one of the harder air missions, I would say. So, I'll take it.
Huh? Ow.
Alright.
Pandora, goddess of calamity.
We let ourselves in. Hope you don't mind. No, please. Let yourselves alone. Doesn't bother me. But you should know that the whole goddess of calamity was really the old the new meanings of our range life. Yoga, macrobionics, reflexology.
Don't you need feet for that?
How dare you take a tone with me? Especially since calamity is really more your domain these days. It's really quite insulting.
No chests? Okay.
There are so many doors.
And I'm sure there are just as many
Fuck.
chests.
Yeah, it can be rage-inducing to play on 8.0, say the very least. I've heard some people get real mad. I was like, oh my fucking god, if I'm gonna lose HP and die, I was about to lose it. Anyways. Okay, this is somewhere new.
Back where you started.
No, it's somewhere new, I think, right? No, it's not actually. Oh, what a troll thing to do. Nope.
Again?
You seem to have a thing for this room.
Okay. Maybe here? Yeah, okay. This is a different room. Ow!
Gross! It's a giant bug!
It jumps out of the ground and emits a shockwave when it lands.
Ow!
And technically speaking, it's not a bug. It's an underworld fury.
Thanks for the science lesson. Anything else I need to know?
You need to dodge its shockwave.
No. What I need is a giant bug zapper.
Oh, giant bugs.
Where are we?
The Hall of Marvelous Moving Walls. Your delivery stinks. Say it with feeling. This isn't public radio, you know. Be careful with that moving wall. We've got a delicious bit panini on the menu today.
Okay. So I have to wait for this wall to come through here, then I can go here, then I can go there. Okay. I was like, wait, is it gonna push me off? Then I'm in trouble. Fuck. And jumping off on 7.0 is a very, like, unforgiving. Say the very least! Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, if that chest has something, then it better be good, because I'm gonna lose my 7.0 soon. Oh, thanks. Ooh.
Look, an exotank.
Now that is one heavenly ride.
Technically, it's a vehicle of the gods. Why don't you take it for a spin? To get in, walk up to it and press the attack button. As you slide the circle pad, an arrow will appear by the exotank. That arrow shows you which way you're headed. Don't just take off. Use the touchscreen to face the direction you want to go. Then slide the circle pad forward. This should ensure a nice, stable ride for you.
Okay, thanks for the explanation.
Just always be looking ahead and facing the direction you want to go. To get out, tap the arrow on the touchscreen.
What's an exotank doing here anyway?
I wanted to get my driver's license. So I went up to the parking lot to practice in. But then it hit me. How am I supposed to steer without hands?
How'd you build a parking lot without hands?
Hard work and determination.
Huh, that's funny. Oh yeah, I just built this parking lot, you know. Hard work and dedication, even though I don't have hands at all. Anyways,
Once you've practiced enough, go ahead and move
let me
on.
beat up some more enemies, because I want to take the advantage of the multiplier while I can. I don't think I can take damage, but this thing will break if it gets hit too many times. And I think there is a special treasure I can obtain.
Refresh my memory. What am I doing here again?
Pandora has the Mirror of Truth, making her Medusa's most valuable commander.
What's the Mirror of Truth?
I'll bet Smarty Pants here knows the answer. The Mirror of Truth makes a copy of whatever state
Yeah, it's gonna break if I'm not careful.
Hypothetically speaking, it
And I
could
want to
be
grab that
used
treasure.
states too?
And that's why you're one of the great minds of our time. It copies what's in your heart and creates beings identical in nature. So what Pandora possesses is a way to create monsters on a catastrophic scale. That's one way of thinking things.
Then it has the potential to make entire armies for Medusa. We have to destroy it. Wait, does the mirror copy the reflection's soul too? Or just the body?
That's a good question. Maybe Pandora will tell us. Do I look like a strategy guide? In case you have missed. This isn't the Ask Auntie Pandora hour.
She makes a good point. Especially when she yells.
I want to grab that treasure. That's funny how she's like, no, I'm not gonna tell you the answer to that. This might take a few tries, at the very least, because it's the controls are slightly like slightly bad. Oh, come on! And there's no way I can get up there without this. I need to be careful. Come on. I really want that chest, because I'm probably gonna lose my 7.0 intensity, I feel, so. Alright, let's get out of here. Grab this food. Maybe I'll keep my 7.0, who knows. Got the bomber arm, nice. Okay.
Whoa, how do I deal with this?
First, get a sense for the timing. Then use jumps or dashes to make your way across. Having fun there? Pandora certainly has interesting ideas about interior design. Rude, rude, rude. You don't see me breaking into your home and criticizing your style.
Just gotta steer clear of that enemy. What? Am I not attacking it? That's weird. Real trippy. That's... Oh, I think I need to wait till I get charge shot. There we go, okay. Yeah, that enemy was annoying, so I made sure to dispose of it. Okay. Walk slowly but steadily. Take your time.
Platforms seem to spell something.
Ooh, like a secret message. Can you decode it?
It says PANDORA. It doesn't seem like there's much to decode here.
Well, that was a letdown.
You're just jealous of my knack for interior design.
Fuck.
My fancy spelling. Yes, I'll never have powers like yours.
Go, 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 go.
What's this? The exit's moving away.
Maybe you should stop running in place then.
I guess it's bouncy time.
I thought trampolines would add a touch of whimsy to my humble abode. But you can't even use them. So what? I thought it would be fun to watch people bounce around on them. And I was right. Even though this is the first time someone's made it this far.
Well, there's another achievement to throw up next to slaying Pandor.
Don't make me throw up.
Not done yet. Thanks.
Okay. How? What the fuck? Invincible enemy or something? Like... Just take it slowly. It's fine. Slowly. Nice, got that Viper Blade. Fuck. Wait, I thought I was dead. Or not dead, but I thought I was gonna fall there. That works. I hear an enemy. I do. Huh. You. Okay. I have to be careful. How many hearts is this? I'm assuming like 100 something? 500. Nice. Alright, well I'm not gonna mess around with Mr. Nose because he's annoying.
This
Ooh!
must be some sort of exotank racetrack. You might as well try it out since you're here. Use the attack button to get in. A ramp has appeared next to the starting point. move forward.
You know I appreciate your help, Lady Palutena. I'd be totally fine without all this hand-holding, too.
That's right. Hand-holding is strictly prohibited here. But I have to project a certain aura of toughness.
We understand. Rules of being a boss.
Okay, at least I don't need to time this one an insane amount. And, okay, I have to do like literal calculus for it.
Is this a dead end?
That last one was tight.
I guess you better turn back.
No, it's a trick. There's an invisible path you can walk on.
Do you have to ruin everything? Honestly now.
Shoot downward in front of you to reveal the path.
Ah, so there is a path.
Ow! I need to be careful. If I just keep my distance, I'll be able to chip away at this guy, I think, eventually. Fuck, I panicked.
Careful there. Shoot areas you can't see and check your path as you make your way forward.
Okay, you're gone. Now I can grab whatever this has. Atlas Club, nice. And kind of hug the wall here. Kind of. Well, couldn't grab him. Couldn't grab him, but it's fine. I've earned more than... I think I've earned more than the hearts I started off with.
Time for you to destroy the mirror of
Alright, that wasn't that bad. I thought it was going to be a little bit worse. Yeah, that was a lot better than the Reaper level. The Reaper level, the enemies are just fucking relentless. Alright, fingers crossed that I can beat this at 7.0. But we'll see. Is it weird that I slightly like melted ice cream? Like, it can be, it's nice actually. It's that hot in my room that my ice cream melted already. Alright, anyways. Weird. It tastes good actually. There's only a little bit left that got melted. Alright, anyways. Let's go.
You made it. Yay.
Pandora! Underling of Medusa floating before me! It's time for you to atone for your crimes! I am Pit, servant of the goddess of light! And you are history!
What was that all about?
I know, right? Like,
Okay, do what you need to.
What kind of attitude is that to have? I can take anything but indifference.
Okay. I'll give you what you need. Here it is, the mirror of truth.
Pit, you have to destroy that mirror.
Ah! Huh? What the? Hey,
Let's get right to introductions. This here is Dark Pit. He'll be your escort out of this life.
speak for yourself.
Your opponent's over there.
You're a boss, Pandora, but you're not my boss. Wait, so is creating dark
Alright, see you around.
Took you long enough.
Alright, we did it! 7.0 is pretty decent. For how much this level can fuck you over.
That's for ripping off my look. I'm the original here.
What are you doing?
Just making sure Pandora's powers don't go to waste. He can fly?
If he has Pandora's powers, he could be allied with Medusa. We need to follow him.
Yeah, so Dark Pit's kind of a badass, not gonna lie. He doesn't take shit from anyone. Alright, we got Bomber Arm, Viper Blade, Atlas Club. Still not getting stuff with that great of a melee on it. Let's see if I can fuse. Ooh. This looks kinda good, not gonna lie. Should I go with it? I do lose out on walking speed, but this crystal bow looks real nice. Maybe I'll make another backup on top. And give it another shot. We'll see. Oh my god, ninja! That is such a good ninja palm. I do lose a lot of the abilities on the Viper Blade, but this ninja palm is also really good. I prefer the ninja palm actually at this point, but I do. This looks good. It does look really good. Okay. Well, I'm gonna make this. That looks really good. If I do this, then I get a pretty decent Viper Blade. Should I just go with the Ninja Palm for now? That actually is... I don't have as many abilities on it, but... I kinda wanna go with it, not gonna lie. Should I... If I could... I also lose fire damage, which is something I like about the Wolf Claws. But this looks pretty good as well, still. Yeah, the Ninja Palm has some really good melee to it. And this would balance it out a little bit, however, the problem is that... is that I would lose... I don't really want another blade right now. I like the Ninja Palm though. But combining that with the Wolf Claws doesn't give you something too amazing. I mean, Ninja Palm does have a health bonus, which is nice. But I don't want to combine these two at the moment. Make this arm. I'm gonna go with the Ninja Palm for now, actually. For this next mission, and see how I like it. Anything good that Palutena has? Because honestly, she rips you off for the most part. Nah, no. No, but I can't even get it anyway. She can give you stuff that you can, like, use to merge, but... Wolf Claws are pretty good. I'm curious how much... Honestly, it's not even that much for... Anyways, I'm gonna go with the Ninja Palm. I just want to see... It does do more damage overall, I think. So, I want to go with that. But one issue is that the melee is better, or let me, you know what? Let me see what I have just overall right now. The melee is really good, but the ranged is what I rely on for the most part. So, kind of torn between these two still. You know what? Yeah, let me go with Ninja Palm for now. All right. Dark Pit can be a difficult chapter. I'll throw in 8.5. And see how this goes.
I've located Dark Pit.
Where is he? How? Look who finally caught up. What is your problem? Are you with the Underworld Army? Is that why you have it out for me? Don't be ridiculous. I just don't like the idea of someone copying my act. What? But you're a copy of me! Come on now, think about it. If I was a copy, why would I kick my own butt?
Something happened because the mirror broke in the middle. That's why he's being such a penis.
Great, now the Underworld Army's here too.
You're a real go-getter, Dark Pit. I like that.
Is that so?
Yes, though I am curious how you plan to best your doppelganger. Of course, destroying Pit would be a snap with a little help from me.
Don't make me laugh.
Did I say something funny?
You've got me confused with the other guy. This pit is no pond. I'll take care of it. But only after I finish you.
Now this is a little bizarre.
I know, right? The mouth on that guy. I'd never talk like that.
That's not what I meant.
Oh my god, the damage.
The Mirror of Truth created Dark Pit, so his allegiance should be to the Underworld Army.
I wonder if the mirror cracked before the copy was complete.
So that explains it.
That's the lore behind him being mean. Oh, come on. It's fine.
Great, now the Underworld Army's here too.
You're a real go-getter, Dark Pit. I like that.
Is that so?
Yes, though I am curious how you plan to best your doppelganger. Of course, destroying Pit would be a snap with a little help from me.
Don't make me laugh.
Did I say something funny?
You've got me confused with the other guy. This pit is no pond. I'll take care of it. But only after I finish you.
Now this is a little bizarre.
I know, right? The mouth on that guy. I'd never talk like that.
That's not what I meant.
Sorry, he can be a little thick.
The Mirror of Truth created Dark Pit, so his allegiance should be to the Underworld Army.
I wonder if the mirror cracked before the copy was complete.
So that explains it.
So if Dark Pit isn't with the Underworld Army, does that mean I don't have to fight him?
The problem is the Dark Pit is fundamentally wicked and destructive.
Yeah, tell me about it.
He will attack anything.
Does seem pretty aggro.
He was created from you, Pit. He could very well be manifesting your dark side. His very existence is unnatural. He must be eliminated.
Okay. I mean, it's still weird to me, but it makes sense when you explain. Let me get this straight. The Mirror of Truth was replicating monsters. So now that it's broken, the Underworld Army can't generate new troops, right?
If that were the case, their numbers would be shrinking, but that's not happening.
And where else can Medusa be getting her reinforcements from?
I really don't know. There's something very strange about them.
Like their faces?
I'm talking more about their interior, specifically their soul.
So how do we get to the bottom of this?
Well, one thing's for certain, we do
That aged well.
Mean it like that.
I guess we're both bad at flying.
Look over there!
What's he doing with that?
Using me for target practice!
Not bad, not bad.
Ah, darn.
So you two defeated Pandora,
Of course!
You don't seem too upset that we took out one of your top commanders, Medusa.
Pandora may be gone, but her powers live on in Dark Pit.
Another astute observation from the supreme leader of the underworld.
My, aren't you pretty? Even so, your power of flight seems to outlast Palutena's.
Can't say I'm not envious.
Don't let her get to you.
However, who's to say that his power won't eventually run out?
Yeah! After all, their flight power only lasts for 5 minutes.
Pretty horrendous fuel economy, huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
I guess we're both bad at flying.
Look over there!
What's he doing with that?
Using me for target practice!
Not bad, not bad.
What is that place?
They look like ruins of some sort.
I better land soon.
And I'd better get started on deploying my troops.
Come on! Is that really necessary?
Alright. 6.5 is alright, but we'll see how it goes. Alright. This is one of the harder missions as well.
Within these ruins?
So,
Gesundheit?
No, Pit 2. As in Pit 2. As in Dark Pit. Pretty great nickname I came up with, huh?
But not as great as Platoon, right? Right? Anyway. So, the plan is to find Pitu and take him out.
Correct. He might try to escape, but we can't let him get away.
Understood.
Pitu could be anywhere, but following underworld troops might lead you to it. They're none too pleased with Pitu for absconding with Pandora's powers.
Ha! Found you! Finding me's the easy part.
fuck. What weapon does he have anyway? First blade? No, he does not have the first blade. How? Holy shit! This is not even like, this isn't even max intensity. That's one of the cannons that he has as his weapon. I'm dead. Ow! Ow, 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 ow! Ow. Can I not? Okay, there you go. Oof.
See ya. He got away.
It's okay, he couldn't have gone far. We need to stay after him. I'm sensing that he's in an open area.
So where's all this food always coming from?
I thought you might want a little snack. Plus, it's fun leaving surprises for you.
Oh, thanks. You're always looking out for me. Nothing works up an appetite like dodging enemy fire. Pursuing spotted. What's that hunk of metal?
The Cherubot. No, don't shoot it. It's not an enemy. Get up close and use the attack button to get in.
Yeehaw! This is great!
The Cherubot is both armor and weapon. Even jumping in it packs a punch. Tap the icon on the touchscreen to do a jump and emits a shockwave when you land.
Cherubot, you're my new best friend! Don't tell Lady Palutena.
Oof. Okay.
Little pest. Trying to escape again?
You only need to defeat him one more time.
And that's the hardest one, I think.
He's headed for the area by the fountain. Stay on him.
Oh, I forgot to... Are there any Zodiac weapons that I can... I totally forgot to get the Zodiac weapon in, I totally forgot to get the Zodiac weapon in Chapter 4. Oh, well. The next ones are in Chapter 6. In the underground area inside the ruined temple, a corridor leading to will open at the right room. Okay, I'll try to look for that. I don't know if I can still, but... Okay. So, oh man, I can't go back. Alright, well I missed that Zodiac weapon then. That kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Alright. Grab this. I'm kind of scared of this fight, not gonna lie. But we'll see how it goes.
Let's do this! Bring it, puppet. Who you calling a puppet? Palutena says jump, you jump. She says fight, you fight. Sounds like a very satisfying existence.
Really? Alright, let's try that again. It would have been nice to at least have a 6.5 win, but I felt like he was close to dying there, but
Bring it, puppet. Who are you calling a puppet? Palutena says jump, you jump. She says fight, you fight. Sounds like a very satisfying existence. For her, that is. I have absolute faith in Lady Palutena. The mirror of truth doesn't lie. I'm a reflection of your true self. So
no, no, no.
to her to fight so much.
Okay, come on. Seriously?
Lady Palutena,
Seriously? Are you fucking kidding me?
why I follow her. In the mirror of truth you mentioned, it's nothing more than a pane of lies. Pandora was just using it as bait. Looks like I touched a nerve. Methinks the puppet god protects too much. Will you give it a rest already? Okay, fine. Do what you want. Or rather, keep doing what she wants. But I, for one, refuse to be a puppet. These wings take me wherever I want to go. Not if I take you down first.
Use the terrain to your advantage. If you lose sight of Dark Pit, use the jump pads to gain some elevation.
I was like, if I'm gonna die on 5.5, then 3DS is going across the room. Alright, that was alright, I guess.
I went easy on you this time.
Yeah, he's hard. Dark Pit chapter is hard.
No, let him go. He's in for a big fall. And we need to get back to stopping Medusa.
Well, eh. It was alright, I guess. Went down, it brought down the wins, like, an insane amount. Or, it brought down, like, the loot an insane amount. Anyways, C4 Palace. Alright, anyways, let's do this one. They're just going with 9.0 for this one. I feel like I just should just go in 9.0. Because I might make mistakes here. So, YOLO. I'm gonna keep this weapon anyway, so it's fine. Maybe I should have given my hands a break after having some trouble with Dark Pit, but it's fine.
We need to refocus our efforts on Medusa. So today's target is Thanatos, god of death.
Thanatos? You mean the Thanatos? Wait, who's Thanatos again?
Back in the 80s, Thanatos took the form of a snake.
Back in the 80s.
He was quite the chameleon, you see, and that was his look back then.
Great fashion sense. But his god of death? He must be a big deal in the underworld army.
He possesses a key to the underworld, and he's leading Medusa's invasion of the sea.
So I'll be fighting his forces in the sea? How am I supposed to do that?
Just use your gills. Tell me, Pit, how are you with branchial respiration?
Oh, no worries. I minored in branchial respiration. Wait, you're crazy.
Okay, just hold your breath then, for about 2 hours.
I said you're crazy? I can smell the ocean.
We're heading to Thanatos' base, the seafloor palace.
You were kidding about holding my breath, right?
Watch and learn, pupil. Witness the true power of the goddess of light. Ready, set, dum da da da!
Imagine if this closed like literally in the middle. That would be bad.
You should know you have my full support.
Much obliged, Lord Poseidon.
It was bad enough when the dark forces were contained in the underworld, but extending their reach to the sea and land is completely unacceptable. As the goddess of light, it falls on you to destroy them. I have faith.
Aw. Tried to be a little reckless there. I should have just used a...
This is just one more bullet point on your already impressive resume.
What can I say? I'm an overachiever.
Oh, now. Just 1 second there, lassie.
Huh?
Oh, Lord Poseidon.
This is it, Palutena. Lies don't become a lady.
I'm sorry, but can't a goddess have a little fun?
So that sea parting business was...
Was obviously mine, silly boy.
So to pull off an attack on a seafloor palace, I went to the sea god himself.
It all makes sense now.
I wouldn't allow anyone else to part my opening. In fact, I've half a mind to put it back together.
No! Please don't do that!
We're going deeper now.
Despite your mischievous ways, you should know you have my full support.
Much obliged, Lord Poseidon.
It was bad enough when the dark forces were contained in the underworld, but extending their reach to the sea and land is completely unacceptable. As the goddess of light, it falls on you to destroy them. I have faith that you will.
You have my word.
And mine too! I guess this used to be a city?
Yes, but I sunk it long ago.
Sunk it? That's a bit extreme.
Humans consist of equal parts hubris, envy, and deceit. Sometimes one has to put them in their place.
This coral is so beautiful.
True, but don't forget the old saying that every coral has its thorn.
I'm pretty sure you're thinking of roses.
And I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of coral. We've arrived at the ocean floor. Only a little longer until we reach the palace. From there, we'll defeat Thanatos and take his key to the underworld.
Oh my god. I mean, oof. 2 hits and I'm almost like in crisis mode.
Look,
So that's the seafloor palace. I thought it'd be covered in barnacles and kelp, but it's actually very nice.
I'll be closing up the sea now. It should wipe out any underworld stragglers.
just give us one more moment.
Please! I'm not wearing a life vest!
That's funny. Alright, anyways.
The sea is closed now.
My work here is finished. Good luck, you two.
Thanks for your help.
Oh, goody! Yes! Protecting the impregnable fortress. Take it off, you clone.
Is that you, Thanatos?
Actually, I go by Thanatos now. The extra H is for amazing!
Have we met before?
Oh, I'm wounded! Truly I am. I know it's been a while, but surely you haven't forgotten your big foe.
Sorry. There are just so many foes and only one of me.
You know we've crushed Medusa's other commanders, Thanatos. Just
Oh, that's a 9.0. I'm not even going to be able to go through that.
Impatient as always, I see.
Unfortunately.
All this wait. Wouldn't you like to stay and catch up for a bit? Oh, pretty please.
So you're not going to give up the key?
No need to get all huffy now. I'll have you know that I much prefer honey to vinegar. And I prefer witty repartee to any condiment.
This is getting nowhere. Our goal here is to track down Medusa, right?
Yes, Thanatos is basically Medusa's right-hand man. That's
Honestly.
How did this guy get to be Medusa's second in command?
Beats me. Seniority?
Hello! It's rude to exclude!
Okay, if Thanatos won't give up the key, we'll have to take it from him.
The longer we wait, the more we have to lose. We need to strike soon. We only have a little way to go, so buckle down.
I'm buckled and ready.
Yoo-hoo! Can you hear me? I'd like to be part of this conversation, please!
Shut it already.
Me? But you've been talking this whole game!
Okay.
Thanks. The grind rails run parallel to each other, so you can switch between them. Stay focused on what's coming up.
Yep, if I miss it, then I'm done.
All right. All right. Woohoo! Huh? Wait, is that a hole up there?
Uh-oh. Everything okay?
It just surprised me.
There are more holes in the floor around you, so be careful. It makes us both look bad when you fall. Oh, and it hurts too.
I feel like this level has a Zodiac weapon. Is there a Zodiac weapon in this level? No. The last ones are in chapter 6.
Aren't we here already?
Yes, but there's good news. A new path has appeared. Follow it to move forward.
Good thing I used health recovery there.
An elevator. Well, that's convenient.
Going up. Now approaching the second floor.
This play-by-play really isn't necessary.
Now approaching the third floor. Are you two ignoring me?
Yes. Whew, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Those enemies hit hard. That's a fake. That's a fake. It's a fake. That one's a fake. I remember that's a fake.
Just your run-of-the-mill trapdoor. Shake it off and keep moving.
That one's a fake, so I wasn't gonna go after that and lose parts and stuff. Cannot camp save my ass, can I? I'm too scared to grab the chest. The enemies are really, like, not fucking around, to say the very least. I'm not gonna be able to make it through without dying, will I? I think I killed something. I don't know what, though. That sucks. Well, I tried. I tried. This is just way too deadly.
See that mollusk-like enemy? It's called a Bakloon.
So what's its deal?
It absorbs the energy of ranged shots and then fires it back to you as a laser. Until it fires at you, though, it remains protected by an armored shell.
Well, if it's hungry for shots, the only thing to do is shoot it. I'll get it out of that shell any way I have to.
How much loot have I gotten? 2 things. I wasn't paying attention too hard to what I was getting though.
What's this?
Looks like a moving platform. Stay on it.
Let me jazz things up for you a smidge. We do have to keep things interesting. Keep on trooping, little trooper.
I'm curious about something, Thanatos.
Yes.
You are the god of death, are you not?
Are you fucking? Oh my god.
The dead? Why don't you outrank Medusa?
I'm not really interested in climbing the corporate ladder. You wouldn't believe the amount of overtime you have to put in. Plus, that sort of strict hierarchy isn't the underworld style.
You're avoiding my question.
What was that? You seem to be cutting out. La 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 la, I can't hear you.
It's hard to get a good read on him. I can't tell if he's weird or just dim. Thanks.
The goat enemy has a lot of HP. Believe it or not, so. When is the next platform coming through? There it is. Let's jump on here.
Thanatos should be in the next room over.
Goody! Do let us get to the fisticuffing.
I'm dead. I'm dead. I feel like I'm dead.
Thanks.
Okay. Let's give this a shot. See how this boss goes. Alright. Let's see how this goes. I mean, I don't remember him being that hard, but One problem with this game and playing it, especially on a small 3DS, is even on the new 3DS. I would say on the new 3DS, on the new 3DS, like even just the small one, even like it's curved and it feels good in your hands. But for like the small 3DS, it gets in your hands and it like starts digging into your hands, in your palms. That makes it hard to play this game, really, like, unless you have the stand, but I can't use the stand because I have a capture card. I mean, it's nice to have it on a bigger screen, but... Alright, anyways. My hands need a break after this, so I'm probably going to, call it for tonight after this.
Oh, I must have dozed off there. Oh, waiting around is such exhausting work.
Heroes always arrive late on the scene.
Thanatos is a skilled chameleon, but don't be surprised if he changes into a spider, a scorpion, or cockroach or tick, or a moth or lizard or leech or tapeworm or centipede or bat or snake or cat.
But a cat would be kind of cute, right?
I'm tempted to picture like a snappy comeback. Maybe I should just show you. And a one, and a two, and a 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna catch a few Z's here. By the way, your attacks are useless.
There must be some way to hurt him. Why don't you try hitting those skulls back at him?
That's not even what a bat sounds like. And neither is that. This is getting really annoying really fast. What's this?
It looks like he turned into a...
There's something inside of the doll.
Inside Thanatos is a mini Thanatos? I wonder if they sell these in the gift shop.
Not the time right now, Palutena. But okay. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. I'm dead. I have a bad feeling that I'm gonna die. Ugh. I tried.
Skilled chameleon. Don't be surprised if he changes into a spider, a scorpion, a cockroach or tick, or a moth or lizard or leech or tapeworm or centipede or bat or snake or cat.
The problem with the higher intensities, especially like 7.0 and up, is they have a shit ton of health. And you really can't afford to make a lot of mistakes.
No need to sound so painful.
Maybe you can get the sword to hit the spears when they're in the ground. This is our key to the underworld.
And I just have to hold it?
More or less, but first we have to get you geared up for the final battle.
Alright. Finally. I just needed to mute and focus on the fight, because sometimes you just have to do that. But, I would like to get... should we just do the final battle thing first? Or should I just give my hands a break? Because my hands are starting to... I don't want to push my hands too hard. I don't want to, like, actually push my hands that hard, but at the same time, it would be nice. Now, Explosive Flame looks like it could be a helpful power. If I do this, I can add it in. Oh wait, I can't, actually, because then I need HP, health recovery, and as... I don't think I have a better health recovery. Level 3 is what they start you off with. Should I give my hands a break, or should I... I really want this, but I don't know if the game will allow me to, because it's too powerful. So... I guess I'm gonna keep that, then. Would I have done better in that mission if I was allowed to bring... If I had brought the wolf claws, I don't think it would have been too much better. I really like the ninja palm. It's a good weapon. Let me see if I can fuse anything at the moment. I really should give my hand a break. Like, this game can be intensive on on your hands. I want to be able to upgrade this thing's range. So, I need to find a way to do that. If I do these two, then I can make this crystal bow. Oh my god, the amount of range that would have is nuts. That's like an insane amount of range. Can you do a ninja palm with a ninja palm, or I don't know if you're allowed to do that. I don't really want to do anything with the wolf claws. But if I do this, then I can make this. Which is pretty decent. Ooh, those stats are insane. If I do the needle palm, then I can make the samurai blade. Which is pretty decent. I'm gonna make the samurai blade. And see if I can make anything nice using the samurai blade. If I do the wolf claws with the eye track orbiters, I don't really want that at the moment. Maybe I should give the samurai blade a shot. Maybe. If I do this, then I get this, which is good ranged. Ooh, the +4 full health boost since I get hit a lot because I kind of suck at this game. That could be helpful. But I don't get to keep that. I kind of want to go with the samurai blade for a little bit, not gonna lie. Obviously the abilities are really important as well. That's something you have to pay attention to. Yeah, sure, let's give the samurai blade a shot. Who knows? Ooh, samurai blade plus this is Sagittarius bow makes this, but I lose out on my melee combo boost. And the Midnight Palm does look pretty good, but I do lose out on some of those abilities. My only concern with this is running speed. That's pretty much it. Aside from that, I don't really mind anything about this. I actually really kind of like this. See, I don't like how that shoots out that much. I mean, it's alright, but I don't really like how that stuff gets shot out. But the melee is really good. How does... I mean, these do look pretty good. Yeah, let me give this a shot in the next mission, sure. I feel like... Oh, I don't want to go to the space pirate ship right now, actually. Not gonna lie. So, I'm gonna call it for tonight. But we got a decent amount of progress done. But yeah, no, space pirate ship is kind of a painful, well, not painful area, but I didn't enjoy it as much as the other ones, so we'll take out the final boss in the next stream I do play this. Who should I raid? Let me look for a raid target. You know what? Wookie is live. I should say hi to her. I feel that. Yeah, let's go say hi to her. Let's go say hi to Wookie. Feel like that would be a good raid target. Or should I raid into Ibis, since we'll be doing a race tomorrow? Let's say hi to Wookie, why not? Alright, so let me get this raid started. And yeah, let's go say hi. Let me get the raid message copied. And yeah, guys, thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys all later. Or tomorrow for a race with Iva for beginner Kingdom Hearts 2 beginner 100%. But yeah, other than that, take care everyone. My 3DS battery is about to die as well, so I'm gonna see you guys all later. Take care.